I'm Camille Lambert, Technical Service Manager for FMC, covering the states of Kentucky, Tennessee, and North Alabama. Today I'm in North Alabama looking at a soybean trial. We've got Xyway fungicide on soybeans. Now we know Xyway can be applied on corn, and we've seen a lot of really great results from that application. With soybeans, this is really going to be our launch year. So this is 2024. We're still really evaluating to see how we can affect that soybean plant. Everybody's trying to make soybeans consistently yield more, and so every application or every product that we apply, we need to pay close attention to see if those products are adding bushels at harvest time. So when I started walking this trial, noticing some visual differences, I wanted to make sure to get it on video. It's really neat. Right behind me is the untreated check. To my right is 15.2 fluid ounces of Xyway fungicide applied 2x0 at planting. So that means you've got your furrow here. We dribbled on the Xyway on the soil surface just to one side. Now this was planted on April the 16th. Today's May 23rd, and within about 48 hours of planting, they got a good rainfall event, and they've had some really consistent rainfall events throughout the season so far. So as I was going up and down throughout the plots here, comparing the untreated to the treated, there's 4 replications of this behind me, noticing a very consistent difference in growth stage. The Xyway treated plants are almost an entire growth stage ahead of the untreated. Now basically every time we get a rainfall event, the flutriafol kind of gets washed down more into that root zone. So we're charging that plant, keeping the roots healthy, keeping that plant healthy from disease, and really enabling that plant to get more water and nutrient uptake. So it's a really neat thing that we're seeing so far. On corn, we know a couple things, just because we've looked at Xyway fungicide for several years now. We see a healthier, bigger root structure. Usually we see a bigger diameter in the stalk. We see lower leaf retention in almost every plot that we have or every large scale demo. And then those leaf spot diseases we know we've got covered. So just like the leaf spot diseases on corn, that's what you can expect on soybeans. Septoria brown spot, which usually starts in the low canopy and kind of works up through the mid canopy. Frog eye leaf spot is one that we know we've got covered. Target spot. Another one is charcoal rot. And then we have seen some levels of suppression of sudden death syndrome. So we're still gathering as much data as we can, but this is a really exciting product to think about using on your soybean fields to keep that plant healthy and enable it to be a little less stressed out through the season. We know when we start to flower, that's when a lot of yield is made. And typically when we start flowering, it gets really hot, sometimes really dry. And so if we can have a healthier root structure, maybe a deeper root system that can have more nodules, nodules perform optimally when that soil temperature doesn't fluctuate so much. So if we have those nodules producing a little bit deeper in the ground, that can help set us up for success. And then during reproductive stages, if that plant's less stressed out, maybe we can abort less of those flowers and have them turn into more pods. More pods, more seeds, more yield. So it's a really exciting time for us. We're gathering the data and learning every day. We've got the untreated check here, 4 rows. I'm standing right in the center. And as I start to move over, you'll see the canopy gets a little bit wider. It's not super noticeable, but if you look closely, you can definitely see it. So now I'm in the center of 15.2 fluid ounces of Xyway fungicide applied 2x0 at planting. I pulled some plants out of the field, trying to be really careful not to disturb the root structure when I did so. On the left is our untreated check, and when counting the trifoliates to growth stage, it is at a solid V5. You see the root system. We've got a good amount of nodule production here. This is a corn-soybean rotation. When you compare that to the Xyway treated plant, 15.2 ounces, dribbled on 2x0, just one side of the row, the plant is much wider in its canopy structure. So we're almost a full growth stage ahead. We've got a little more branching coming out, and then we've got that really long root with the nodules deep down, which, you know, I tried my best not to hurt the roots on either one, but did notice a little bit of difference in the root structure, which is really, really cool. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions, please reach out to your local FMC representative.